Mike Tomlin isn't known for letting emotions spill into the public, but this time he didn't hold back. When asked about the Cleveland Browns trading Joe Flacco, their opening day starter, to the Cincinnati Bengals, the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach couldn't hide his disbelief. Open quote, "To be honest, it was shocking to me," Tomlin said Monday. "Andrew Berry must be a lot smarter than me or us, because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback you think enough of to start for you to a division opponent that's hurting in that area. But that's just my personal feelings." Close quote. It was a rare, candid moment from Tomlin, one that turned heads across the AFC North. Maybe it was a little jab at a rival, or maybe it was a not so subtle message. In this division, you don't help your enemies. But when you look at it from Cleveland's side, the move starts to make sense, at least if you're living in the Browns world, not the Steelers. Cleveland is sitting at 1-5, and while the defense still has playoff caliber talent, the offense is an absolute mess. Their playoff odds are practically gone, and their front office has already shifted its focus toward 2026. Trading Flacco wasn't about winning now. It was about clearing the way to evaluate rookie quarterbacks Dillon, Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders, and preparing for a 2026 draft class that's expected to feature elite QB talent. Meanwhile, in Pittsburgh, the concept of a rebuild might as well be foreign. Under Tomlin, the Steelers haven't had a single losing season in 19 years. During that same stretch, the Browns have had 16 losing seasons. That's not just a stat, it's a cultural gap. Even after Ben Roethlisberger retired, Tomlin managed to keep the Steelers competitive. That consistency is something the Browns have never been able to replicate, and it explains why Tomlin can't relate to Cleveland's long-term logic. For the Browns, moving Flacco, who had a 60.3 passer rating, completing just 58% of passes with 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, was about salvaging future value. The Bengals, desperate for stability behind Joe Burrow, offered a deal that bumped Cleveland up a draft round. It wasn't much, but it was something. And from Cincinnati's perspective, Tomlin admits it made perfect sense. Open quote, "It certainly made sense from Cincinnati's perspective," Tomlin said. "He can throw the football, always has. Arm strength, arm accuracy, anticipation, progression. That's always been his game." Close quote. So while the Steelers coach may see the trade as baffling, the truth is it's just another reminder of how differently these two franchises operate. Pittsburgh keeps building to win now. Cleveland, they're still trying to figure out what winning even feels like.